Welcome back.
Good afternoon, folks.
This is going to be a controversial video, I think.
Yeah.
This is bourbons you should not buy.
Should not.
Not.
That's right.
And
K-N-O-T. Not.
And if anybody's paying attention, there are actually a couple of really good bourbons up here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you, don't buy them.
There's a couple of crap ones up here, too.
There are.
So it's a very diverse crowd.
Yes. And so let's just kind of go through our experience, because we have tasted, I think we've tasted all of these together, or have you? Let's start with the Bowman Brothers Pioneer Spirits, the Virginia Straight Bourbon Whiskey Small Batch. I'm going to say, okay, so this is typically coming in around the $25 to $35 range, depending on where you're at. I think I ended up paying $30 for it at the distillery. Great distillery, by the way. If you want to go take a tour, it is a cool distillery, just where it sits and everything there in Fredericksburg, Virginia. This was disappointing to me.
Yeah.
I mean, this was not good.
Sure.
It's just really not good. And for $30, in all honesty, I would go buy a Jack Daniels, a Jim Beam, an Evan Williams Black Label. You know, under 20 for about half this price. You can get just as good. You could go grab an Early Times bottle and buy a liter bottle. That's a phenomenal bourbon.
Yeah, absolutely.
For $5 to $10 cheaper than this. Yeah. This is an absolute, don't waste your money.
Next is Bibb and Tucker. This is one of my bottles. This is a 54 to, depending on, again, where you buy, because that changes. This could be anywhere from $50 to $60 bottle. Kind of just fell flat.
Yeah.
I didn't like it too much.
Yeah.
It was like a very weak bourbon. Cool bottle. I'm a sucker for bottles, in case you guys haven't figured. I love this bottle. This bottle's beautiful. The bourbon that's inside doesn't really match the beauty of the bottle. This one's just kind of cool because they've actually got just the way the glass is blown on the front. It's a really nice bottle, but not worth the $50 to $60. Just like Ryan said, there's other bourbons you can buy for much cheaper that are just much better. That Early Times, we always go back to Early Times because it's fantastic for what it is.
For what it is, yeah. The Kirkland Signature bottle in the bottom.
Yeah.
So good.
$25 for a liter.
This could be controversial for some people, but I'm going to say Blanton's. Don't get it. With a caveat. Don't get it unless you can pay what the actual retail should be on it.
Yes.
For anywhere from $60 to $80, I would say.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is really good. It's not about the bourbon. The bourbon is really good. It's great.
It's all about the price and the markup on the price.
Yeah. I mean, it's so hard to find. Everybody's hunting it down. Everybody sees it, snaps it up. And when they snap it up, they're typically snapping it up at $120, $150, $200 a bottle. Yeah. Guys, it's not worth that.
No.
It's absolutely not worth it. If you see it at $150, if you've never tried it before and it's just like, hey, one off, I don't know if I'm going to see it again, I'm going to grab that bottle at $150.
Yeah.
Sure, go for it. But it's not worth $150.
Next one is Chicken Cock.
We had fun with that.
This is a very fun video. Not a very fun bourbon. It's very lifeless. Much like Bibb and Tucker, there's a lot of alcohol forward. You get a pretty strong burn, and then a few seconds later, it's just nothing. It's like
gone.
You drink
like
hot water. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it burns like it's 105, 110 proof. It's a 90 proof bourbon with very little life.
Yeah,
Great
it
bottle.
was literally, there was no finish on it. It's there and it's gone, and by the time you got 3 or 4 sips in, it was barely even there.
Yeah, yeah. It's just left nothing.
Yeah. The other bottle that I think is going to be controversial, and I think you'd agree on this too, is Henry McKenna Bottle and Bond 10-year. This has won like world's best whiskey multiple years in a row. It's good bourbon, but this is what I buy to make my old fashions out of 2-3 years ago before it won all the awards. And when it was $25 to $29 a bottle, that's what I go and I always kept a bottle of this in the bar to make my old fashions with. At $25 to $30 a bottle, where it was a couple of years ago, and where it should still be today in that $30 range, it's very good. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's a reason why it's won so many awards. But I don't know about you, but every time I've seen it, at least in the South Carolina area and going up to North Carolina, Tennessee, over to Georgia, where I tend to travel, when I do see it on the shelf, because it's definitely more accessible than Blanton's.
Yeah.
I've seen it multiple times in the last month in multiple stores, displays of it sitting there. Every time I've seen it, they've got it priced $50 to $60 a bottle.
Yep.
It's not a $50 to $60 bottle.
No.
It didn't do very well in our
No.
Our 5-way blind.
Yep.
And there again, it's very good in the $30 range. It's great.
Yeah. These right here should not be priced as high as they are.
No, exactly.
If they were priced at their normal MSRP, pick them all day.
Pick
We're telling you guys not to buy them because, buy them absolutely if you can find them at MSRP.
Yes.
Don't buy them at $150 at what, like 60?
At 50 to 60 bucks,
60,
I wouldn't buy it.
And expect them to be that good of a bourbon at that price point.
At $50 to $60, there are several other bourbons out there. Old Forester 1910, Old Forester 1920. Those are in that $50 range.
Yeah.
They far
Phenomenal.
surpass this.
Yeah.
Kirkland, bottled and bond.
Yes.
25 bucks surpasses this.
And you get more.
Yeah, 1792. They're single barrels. They're full proofs. Surpass this, and they should be coming in that $40 to $50 range.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. Down in that $29, $30 range, this is really good.
Yeah. When are we why do we have the Glencairns here? When are we bringing the
let's take a couple of these off here because we have our bonus. Do not buy, and this has no caveats to it. I'm not gonna say I got suckered, but I got suckered into buying the Chestnut Farms Bottled and Bond. So this is an exclusive release through, it's this big conglomerate wine. They carry wine and a whole lot more. Just gonna say.
I've not had this, so this will be a pure review from me.
Yeah, so this is one.
Good guy, don't pour me a lot, because you said it's not good.
Well, I'm just gonna say, so I tried it when I bought this coming up on a year ago. I tried it, I did not like it. Now this is coming at $100 at that big nationwide liquor and wine store.
It's got a horse on it though. How could it be bad?
I mean, it looks great. You know, it comes in a nice box, this nice black tall box and everything. Yeah. Now the regular Chestnut Farms, I think comes in about $30 or $40. Mm-hmm. The Bottle and Bond, I still see it in there right now.
Yeah.
It's still $100. I tried it again a couple weeks ago. I was just sitting on the couch, relaxing. I was like, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try it again. Because sometimes you go back to something that you didn't really like before.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, why didn't I like this? This is actually pretty good. I think maybe you get below the neck pour, it kind of gets a little bit of air to it, and it opens up a little bit. You look at that. I mean, it's got a nice set of legs on it.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Beautiful color. It's got a big burn on the nose.
I don't really smell any sort of sweetness. No, it's almost like very heavily on the alcohol.
Like very heavy on the alcohol, potpourri note.
Yeah.
I smell hairspray.
Oh,
like Aquanet hairspray.
Crap. Now I've got that smell in my nose now.
Tell me it doesn't smell like when you were a kid and went to the beauty salon with your mom and like you had to sit there and wait and you smelled it.
The director and our mom, but she would like.
White Rain.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Was it right? Because that's what my mom used
the
too.
rain one.
Yeah, the white rain. White Rain.
That's what it smells like. It smells like white rain to me.
Yeah, because White Rain had the aerosol smell, but it had a slight sweetness to it, and that's what this has. Cheers.
Is it worth slamming these over the gums and through your mouth holes? My stomach's not gonna like this. It's hot.
It's not as bad as like some of the shorts that we've done.
Nah. I'll do this all day long with the shorts. Yeah. This actually, it's not terrible. It's not as terrible as I thought it was going to be. That's where I messed up. I went into this thinking that it was going to be bad right off the bat, so I had the expectations way low, had the standards way on the ground. They're not on the ground. It's not bad. It's definitely not good enough for $100.
It's nowhere close to $100.
This isn't even like a $50 bottle.
No, and that's why this is like to me a do not buy. It's nowhere close to $100. It's not a $50 bottle. In all honesty, I would expect this to be closer to $20. In the nose, I don't like it all.
No, I don't like the nose.
The palate is far better than the nose.
Yes.
But it still has a lot of heat to it for 100 proof.
Yeah.
And I didn't like them when I was a kid, and maybe that's why I don't like this. Other people, you may love this. I mean, taste is subjective.
Yeah.
But do you remember when we were kids, the little wax Coke bottle candies?
Yep.
That's what this tastes to me. This tastes like that chemically waxy candy.
No, I feel you because like it's still coated my mouth. I can understand what you're talking about.
The mouth feels good.
Yeah.
It's got a nice oiliness to it. Unfortunately, I don't like the flavors that is coating my mouth.
No, it's got not a very good aftertaste.
No.
It's bitter.
The finish is very bitter. You get a lot of barrel tannins. So that's that barrel tannin, that oaky barrel tannin coming through. Some people may love that. I'm not a fan of that.
I don't like this. I don't like the bitterness. I don't like bitterness anyway.
Yeah. If you like what we're doing, please hit that like button. It really helps us to get with the algorithms and everything, getting the videos out to more people. To all of you guys who have subscribed, thank you guys so much. We truly appreciate it. And until next time, guys, be safe, enjoy, yell at the kids, please.
Hey! Shut up, stay be quiet!
You guys have some mean blankets walking around this house. Cheers.
Cheers.